Well, hello there. My name is Sometimes Heather and I play Elder Scrolls Online. Last time, we talked a bit more about races, and today, we're going to head on over to the night market as a stage 4 vampire. So the night market opened on April 29th and will remain open until June 17th for now. The night market comes free with the base game, so anyone can enter regardless of level or playstyle. But beware, things might get hairy in there. Night market is veteran difficulty and is intended to be tackled in a group. Though solo play isn't impossible, it is hard as a lot of content has to do with getting rid of mega bosses, and the districts come complete with hazards which may unalive you before you can blink. There are multiple guides on this new area, so instead of going over the basics, I figured we might focus on a vampire's point of view. You might already know that I play ESO solo as a stage 4 vampire. I don't do group content. I want my ESO easy, and DLC dungeons and trials are too stressful for my taste. As Night Market arrived to us, I obviously thought, hey, what a great opportunity to prove that all overland content in ESO can be soloed. It took 2 days for me to admit that I have, at this time, been mistaken. Night Market is best enjoyed as a part of a large group, even if you are a bit antisocial. As haunts are 10 times more challenging than those of Bungle Grotto, our favorite destination for testing builds, and bosses larger than those in trials, trying to solo your way through Night Market takes joy out of gaming pretty fast. Therefore, even I have succumbed to playing with guildmates, and I like it. But even as a part of a group, you will need to make certain you don't need to be carried. Everyone needs a heal now and again, yes, and extra buffs are more than welcome, but if you choose to play as a vampire, you need to make certain you are beautiful, powerful, and without regret. Staying alive while doing consistent damage are both important aspects of tackling the challenges of Night Market. I have chosen to play as RCP, my golden rod, and her build required major changes to better handle this challenging area. I hope to show you what I've done next week. Playing as a stage 4 vampire makes your gaming experience needlessly difficult. Your regular abilities cost more, you are more vulnerable to fire, and your health no longer regenerates. Because of these penalties, approaching Night Market as a stage 4 vampire might seem like a really bad idea, but there are a few benefits. Strike from the shadows can make you stronger, and undeath can make you persistent. But what really makes your life easier is unnatural movement. While you're at Vampire Stage 4, sprinting continuously makes you invisible. In this form, you can dash through enemies unseen, and this makes collecting items from Night Market's districts so much easier. This also helps when you're looking around a district in search of a group you can tag along with, but I wouldn't recommend you becoming a vampire for this singular benefit. Invisibility can also be gained through potions. Knocking back a potion doesn't cripple you the way vampirism does, so it might be a more viable option. Unless you really like the dark side. So far, my experience with Night Market has been divided. There are parts I enjoy, and other parts I'm a bit iffy about. One thing I really do like is the golden pursuit associated with the event zone. Though the tasks we need to complete do seem daunting, the rewards are nothing short of enticing. With all 3 new monster sets and a cool skin, I'm truly looking forward to completing the whole thing. I'm also curious to test the new mythic, Shattered Part Signet, to see how it works for a vampire, and the new area is really pretty in its far graviness. But it hasn't been all fun and games. The first 2 days after Night Market arrived were really bad for me. I insisted on playing solo, and that turned my gaming experience from I'll just solo this world boss without concentrating at all to why am I died all the time? That was not fun. It was so much not fun I actually thought about cancelling a stream, which I never ever do. The challenges given to us seemed impossible to complete, and the entire area felt like a nightmare of endless grinding. All of that changed after finding the first Mayhem group to follow. That took Night Market from I don't want to do this, Todd, it's too hard, to maybe this could be okay after all. Changing my own mindset helped more, actually, than changing my build. My inability to solo my way through this like I usually do didn't come from me being weak, but from the simple fact that Night Market is designed to be entered as a group, not as a lonely vampire. I have thoroughly enjoyed finding antiquity leads for cool new furnishings, discovering relic fragments and an amazing new home, but there is one thing I would change if I were a game dev. Finding a group to join in the Night Market can be very difficult. Night Market, so I've understood, is divided into instances. Each instance takes 36 players, tops. The chances of ending up in an instance where 10 players stand around the plaza trying to decide what to do next are way too high. I would change it so that the game pushes to fill active instances first, so that there's always some sort of a mayhem train moving through the districts. This is basically what they did at the Writhing Fortress, remember? It was almost always full, and that way it was a lot of fun. Making that alteration for Night Market would, I believe, make it more rewarding and also less intimidating to enter. I wouldn't want to see hordes or bosses becoming less of a challenge, but making it easier to do what we are supposed to do would help. If we are meant to group up for this, make certain we have enough people at every instance to enjoy our new adventure. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Next time, I hope to show you how I've changed RCP here to better suit the challenges of Night Market. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.